Hello guys, Alexandre over here. So today I want to talk to you about how my starter motor failed on my W203 C class with a 2.2 CDI engine. So basically what happened is that in the somewhere around in December 2018, it started failing twice on me on two different occasions, a very quite big interval between the two failures. So I decided that I was about to refurbish the starter motor, but um, I wasn't so sure about buying a new one or refurbishing it still, and this is how I started doing it. So I typed in realom.com in the in the browser. Over here it's a BMW parts catalog, but they have something interesting. They have other catalogs of other OEMs such as Audi, Mercedes, Porsche, Saab, Volkswagen. Regardless, you go into the other section. Uh, Still, this isn't something which is, I don't know, up to date, so can't 100% verify this, but yeah, it's better than nothing. So you get the basic reference point of what to search for. Okay, so going on, Mercedes EPC, Electronic Parts Catalog online. Click hit. You have over here a lot of variances: power systems, MB track, Unimog bus, cross-country vehicle, van, truck, but the ones we are interested in is cars. So a lot of chassis numbers. We need to go to W203, and my car starts with a 203 204 chassis with a 200 CDI engine. The engine is an OM611.962. Click hit, and then we go to electrical equipment, where you see another subgroup categorization, where I need to search for the starter motor, and we find it's branded by Valeo. Yep. Okay, so you have two choices up at this point: either buy a brand new entire unit, actually it's three choices, or buy a refurbished unit, or buy refurbishment parts and you refurbish it yourself. Don't know which will be better, but you decide based on the costs which the store parts will supply you. Okay, so down here you have a lot of interesting things, sort of. Basically you get the quantity which you need per unit, the part number of each unit. So basically the entire starter motor is quoted to be around $860 with a Mercedes badge branding, but in the end it's built by Valeo. So if you ask me, I'm gonna go after the aftermarket equivalent part made just by Valeo without the MB branding. But that's just me. You can do whatever you want. So okay, this is the part number for it. Basically, stay tuned and I'll tell you what exactly happened, that even after I bought the brand new starter motor, the car wouldn't even start. The old starter motor short-circuited itself and then blasted the 15 amp fuse on position 52, I think. I'll show you in the video. Stay tuned and you'll see. I have my S203 C class from 2002 with the 2.2 liter diesel engine, 85 kilowatts. It's the OM611. Now, this car is giving me some pain in the ass problems. To be more specific, 2 weeks ago I've been riding it around town, and all of a sudden I had to stop at the point because I had to do something. And then when I got back into the vehicle and tried to crank it up to get it started and move on, it gave me no crank condition. Basically the car rode fine up until there, but afterwards it gave me a no crank condition. So Did what's it called? Did a diagnosis, saw nothing on the diagnosis, and I figured it was the starter because of the fact that in winter I had it reconditioned, and well, yeah, checked the battery, 12.7. Yeah, so 1269. Okay, so had the starter motor replaced with a brand new one. Still doesn't crank. You can see you get 12 point something. The ESL, you can hear it when you pull it, unlocks the steering wheel. Car runs just fine if pushed to start. No fault codes. So what I'm gonna do now is, because I checked the values on the battery, it's 12 point something. That's a good value. Managed to hook it up like this, negative to negative, positive to positive, and use the multimeter on the 12 volt setting, 20 volt setting, sorry for that. Use the black lead on the COM position and the red lead on the voltage ohm and frequency hertz. Now this is not the case. As I said, it doesn't provide any error codes whatsoever. So the only thing which remains for me to do is check the engine compartment fuse box, and then there's one more main fuse box over here, and then there's a secondary fuse box just behind this panel, and then there's one more fuse box here in the trunk compartment. It's a fuse box with relays, okay, over here. Now probably you can see it better. This is it, it's in the trunk compartment. So once more, going back, the secondary fuse box over here behind this panel, the rear SAM and the rear fuses in the trunk, and the main one over here. Over here you have the ECU, no ECU issues whatsoever because the car's running if it's pushed to start. As I said, the battery is okay. This is another main breaker switch, so I'll have to check all of these. The main lead, that's okay. So what I'm gonna do is open this fuse box over here. Hopefully I'll find something out. I will show you exactly what I will find and share with you in just a second. What helps a lot is looking at there's a techie looking schematics of the fuse boxes. It's hard to do things with just one hand. Okay, so up here I can see the fusibles for right hand drive, and this is for left hand drive. What I can see over here are, say, fusibles, and I can see them over here. Okay, so I'll have to look for a 15 one, or either, yeah, let's see. So basically from 43 to 65. I have to look over here on the back. 43 to 65. Something related to starter. Cigarette command, convenience, courtesy. 48. Engine fan. Start enable. 31, 52 and 57. So okay, so we have to check 52 and 57. 57 is just on the top right corner and 52 is on the bottom left corner. So 15 amp fuse. To be able to do it better, we get the long needle nose pliers. And we put it aside. And would you look at that? This sucker is fried. Yep, fried up. Would you look at that? Now, what I'm gonna do is search for another 15 amp. I know I have them somewhere in the car. Oh, not here. Not here either. Oh, I have them somewhere. Okay, so I really don't know where my replacement fuses are, but what I'm gonna do is I have another 15 for the horns, which is right over here, 43, number 43. So I'm gonna take that out and put it instead of this one, instead of 52, to see if I get authorization to start the engine. Just to get better access, you have to lift up this grommet from over here, and you get easy access to, remember, put it right over there and check it. See how it looks like compared to this one? See? Okay, so now it's in proper position. Take this stuff off the engine while we start it. Sorry for the mess. Take the key and go over here. Oh, take this, put it here. The manual which I used is and can be found over here. There's a socket for it. Okay. Right foot on the clutch. You know, I know. Left foot is what you always do. Take it out of gear. And there she blows, matey! Oh, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and hit like if you like what you saw. Great! One more for... Perfect!